Hello and welcome to Historical Humans Reads, where we take primary sources and bring them to your screen. I'm Colum Coleman, and today we are reading from a Japanese short story written by the father of Japanese short stories. It is, of course, In a Bamboo Grove by Ryunosuke Akutagawa. First published in 1922, In a Bamboo Grove presents the reader with a mystery: the murder of a young samurai in the bamboo grove. With the story itself taking the form of a series of contradictory and collaborative testimonies, the reader must piece together the various accounts to discover the truth of what has happened in a bamboo grove. Today, we'll be reading the testimony of a policeman and the testimony of an old woman from In a Bamboo Grove by Ryunosuke Akutagawa. With that, let's begin. The testimony of a policeman, questioned by a high police commissioner. The man that I arrested, he is a notorious brigand called Tahomaru. When I arrested him, he had fallen off his horse. He was groaning on the bridge at Awataguchi. The time, it was in the early hours of last night. For the record, I might say that the other day I tried to arrest him, but he unfortunately escaped. He was wearing a dark blue silk kimono and a large plain sword. As you can see, he got a bow and arrow somewhere. You can say that this bow and these arrows look like the one owned by the dead men. Then Tahomaru must be the murderer. The bow, wound with leather strips, the black lacquered quiver, the 17 arrows with hawk feathers, these were all in his possession, I believe. Yes, sir, the horse is, as you say, a sorrel with a fine mane. A little beyond the stone bridge, I found this horse grazing by the roadside, with his long rein dangling. Surely there is some providence in his having been thrown by the horse. Of all the robbers prowling around Kyoto, this Tahomaru has given the most grief to the women in town. Last autumn, a wife came to the mountain back of the Pindora of the Toribi Temple, presumably to pay a visit, and was murdered, along with a girl. It has been suspected that this was his doing. If this criminal murdered the man, you cannot tell what he may have done with the man's wife. May it please your honor to look into this problem as well. The testimony of an old woman, questioned by a high police commissioner. Yes, sir. That corpse is the man who murdered my daughter. He does not come from Kyoto. He was a samurai in the town of Kokufu, in the province of Wakasa. His name was Kanazawa no Takehito, and his age was 26. He was a gentle disposition, so I'm sure he did nothing to provoke the anger of others. My daughter, her name is Masago, and her age is 19. She is a spirited, fun-loving girl, but I'm sure she has never known any man except Takehito. She has a small, oval, dark complected face with a mole on the corner of her left eye. Yesterday, Takehito left for Wakasa with my daughter. Well, what bad luck is it that such things have come to such a sad end? Well, what has become of my daughter? I am resigned to giving up that my son-in-law is lost, but the fate of my daughter worries me sick. For heaven's sake, leave no stone unturned to find her. I hate that robber Tahomaru, or whatever his name is. Not only my son-in-law, but my daughter. Her later words were drowned by tears. This has been an excerpt from In a Bamboo Grove on Historical Humans Reads. If you enjoyed this video and would like to hear more excerpts from original texts, please subscribe to be notified of the next one. If there is a work you would like to hear, be sure to like the video and leave a comment listing it below. As always, thank you for listening.